If you haven't seen my first video, it is about Counter-Strike Global Offensive. It is bad and Valve should be bad. It is a video I made where I ranted over Counter-Strike Global Offensive for my first few thoughts and whatnot. Now, I just want to clarify a few things so I don't get all my subscribers to think that I'm actually a bad person, because this is my most disliked video, most commented, most hated comments I've ever had, and I just want to clarify a few things. Now, if I do this in the future and I get a lot more dislikes, I doubt I'm going to do anything about this. It just really bothered me about these comments, and I just really wanted to explain them. So if you haven't seen that video, please click that and then come back to this if you find that video offensive. And I'm just going to clarify a few comments and read some off of what's going on. Mayop says, I've been playing CS since 2003. My voice just cracked. He is quoting one of my things I said in my commentary, and he said, LOL, you were probably 7 in 2003. And I just want to say, yes, I was 7 in 2003. If you do the math correctly, I was 7. How does that have anything to do with me and my relationship to Counter-Strike? I have no idea. I just want to say, why would that even matter at anything? I have no idea. EGAS Power Block says, plays 2 hours of Global Offensive, quits the whole Counter-Strike series, and if you're going to make a comment about how CSGO modding is difficult, please explain. You say it is a lot harder to make mods than it ever has been before. Can you please expand on that? Maybe details, a website link or proof, and you can even say why is this such a big COD clone? Well, I don't even know why. Can you elaborate on that? You can't just simply say that because you're going to be on console too. Constructive critic. I don't know if this is more of like a hate comment or just a question comment. Well, I just want to go off. I didn't say I was going to quit the whole Counter-Strike series. Overall, I said I was going to quit Counter-Strike Global Offensive. And at this point in time, I went back and played it. I really enjoy the alpha mods for it, but I can't take the game seriously as of now through the original gameplay. I don't really hate CSGO as much as I did when I first did this, but I still find it a truly an offensive, disgusting game compared to what I should have gotten after waiting so many years. And it says how CSGO modding is difficult and explain. Well, Source Engine in 2004 that runs from the CSS, and it used to run from TF2 and Half-Life 2, for example. It's easier to code those because they're more open. You get more abilities. It's easier. It's faster to do. It's something that everyone recognizes. If you try to code for Team Fortress 2 now, it is a lot harder because it's a lot more closed and it's a lot updated and it's not as open. It's just kind of simple. I don't know how to explain it too much. That's the bad thing. And I can't really post a website link. But I have been in this position where I've had to look at some coding and, or not look at it, but I've helped and whatnot for a jailbreak server itself in Counter-Strike Source. And he goes, why do I even say, why is this such a big COD clone? It's not because it's on console. I say it's a COD clone because the way it looks, the way it feels. It just looks like a COD clone to me. I can't really explain it. It just really just looks like it. I think you would probably agree with me if you looked at the footage. If you don't, then hey, you don't believe. Trust me in my criticism over that, and you don't have to believe me. I just wanted to really say that it really did look like a familiar game that I just played, a couple videos back. RKRK7 says he's judging the whole game just after an hour, and all his complaints come down to basically why is it different. If that doesn't make him a I don't know what will. And the whole why rant is just something a kid would do. Any proper critic would lay down some thought on certain things maybe before they're whining, and maybe they should be designed in a different way. And say what could be designed in a different way. Well, let me just go off why is it different. For the first thing, it shouldn't be different. It's a Counter-Strike sequel. It should not be different at all. It's not even really a sequel. It's kind of like a buff. It's supposed to be in graphics and performance. It was never really supposed to be a sequel. Or a totally different game, if that's what you're talking about. And just like 1.6 was CSS, and CSS should be just like Global Offensive. Maybe just a couple small tweaks. Same with any other Valve game. Valve doesn't like to change their games because they like to keep their people. It's just like how Call of Duty has been the exact same since Call of Duty 4, believe it or not. And the whole Y-Rant is something a kid would do. The Y-Rant is something I like to use, not just because I'm a kid, if you want to call me a kid, even though I'm 16. It's something I use to understand, to keep myself on track as well as keeping everything in order. And it just makes sense to me, at least. If you don't understand it or like it that way, I'm sorry that you don't feel it that way. And any proper critic will lay down some thought and yada, yada, yada. I'm not a proper critic. I never said I was a critic. I make YouTube videos for fun over video games. I don't think I should be a critic at all, because if I was, I would be terrible at it, and I'll be nothing but a jerk to every single thing in the world. And by the way, this is a reply to a comment, so it wasn't directly towards me. It was directed towards someone else. But I think it still comes down to the basic same things. You can turn off music, you I wasn't aware of that, but how does that make me that in any way? I have no idea. I don't understand what that's supposed to mean. Uh, it using this grammar, it doesn't seem like you understand that maybe you're as well. I'm not too sure. How is that really a problem? It was just a rant I had. If it's in the game, I can rant about it. It doesn't matter if I could turn it off or on. If it's in the default game, I can rant about it. If it's not even in the default game, it was a secret little option that said turn on really annoying music, and it is really annoying, and you're probably not going to like it. I click it, turn it on, I can complain about it, because guess what? It's in the game. I can complain about it. And I don't know if this is about sounds as well. You can't turn off the sounds. I've tried turning off the sounds. You can't turn off the sounds. As far as I know, you can't turn off the sounds. And the last one, which is by someone I know, OIDZX, he just said, it's not bad, you're just a bit picky. Yes, I don't think it's as bad as I thought in the first couple hours I played it, but I am a little picky because it's such a close game to me. This is my favorite series for a while, or favorite PC series for a while, FPS wise, and it's the game that I used to play competitively in. It's something that was true to my heart. You know, it's something that I've been playing for so long that I can't stand it when it was just kind of tossed around and just like thrown in the corner, and I felt like it was developed by people that down by Activision or Infinity Ward, and I know that's cruel to say, but it just made me feel like that. Now, there's not too many comments so far. This is only day one of the comments, and I'm not going to go through every single one, but I just wanted to say I don't really exactly hate the game. It was just an opinion. You can take it, you can leave it. I still stand true to most of those opinions. I did find that 1D'ing was a little bit easier than I expected, but it's still very difficult. I still hate the lighting. I still hate most of the things in there. Would I completely quit? No, I think I was just upset. But I'm probably going to go back to CSGO, not professionally, competitively. I am sticking to 1.6 in CSS for that, but I never play competitive anymore anyways. But if I was to play a nice game in the morning right before school or work, I'll go back to CSS. CSGO is just a TF2 version of CSS, in my opinion, and with COD mixed in between. That is just my opinion. Hey, maybe it's going to change in a few months. This is only the beta, which technically it's the ending experience, and I understand that. Now, there's a lot of people agreeing with me saying CS 1.6 for the win, all that good stuff, and yeah, that's what I feel as well. Maybe I'm just on the old bandwagon. I'm sure a lot of new players would definitely enjoy this game. It was just my opinion. I don't know if you guys can really expect me to be such a cruel person, because I'm actually usually one of the nicest people on YouTube. So anyways, thank you for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. This is my cool. This was just a follow-up to my Counter-Strike Global Offensive video. If there's any updated hateful comments, just redirect them to this if you could, and I will straighten them out with this video, or hopefully it does. I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.